This spring, there are two Oculus VR headsets coming out at the same time, the Oculus Rift S and the Oculus Quest. They're both $399, so what's the difference? Well, the Oculus Quest is a completely standalone VR headset that allows you to move around the room with what's called 6 degrees of freedom tracking that's built into the headset. This also has tracking that's built into the headset. That's the big change with Rift S, which is also going to have higher resolution display, and it's co-developed or designed with Lenovo. Both headsets have a slightly different design. You can see that the Oculus Quest has a strap system that kind of attaches to your head and pulls over with a little bit slightly elastic bands. Here with the Oculus Rift S, the ring-based attachment almost feels more like a PlayStation VR or Windows PC VR headsets that will attach almost like a visor to your head, and then you can slide this headset at the bottom to fit your glasses to get the perfect fit. These both have cameras on the outside that enable Oculus's Insight tracking system that's self-contained, so no room sensors. These are also going to have a new type of pass-through technology that will allow you to see the room around you, but also see things like the boundaries, the Guardian system, layered into it, almost like a kind of mixed reality. One other difference with the tracking cameras, this has 4, this one has 5. There's an extra tracking camera at the top, which Oculus says is to maintain compatibility with existing Oculus Rift titles and make sure that they're trackable in the same way. The controllers between these two are the same, so the new touch controllers are shareable between both devices. Also, the software is going to start seeming similar. Oculus is introducing cross-play and cross-buy through both of these platforms, so odds are a lot of the launch titles for Oculus Quest are also going to be available on the Rift, and the goal is that over time, these might seeming like very similar platforms. Now, wearing them side by side and playing a lot of games, you can definitely tell that there's a higher resolution with the S, but they feel more similar than different. And that's the really cool thing about this, is that the Quest, for being a mobile standalone headset, has really good tracking, good enough to support a launch game, Beat Saber, that is really tracking dependent. And that's the bet here, is that you won't notice the difference. And so far, I haven't noticed the difference as far as tracking goes. And we'll see over time what other types of games are going to come out to enable that. But then you, the consumer, have a choice to make, right? There are two different headsets. Which do you get? Well, this is PC connected, still has a tether. This one is standalone, is its own complete platform. Maybe over time, these become the same thing. Now, it's unclear when or how, but it's certainly a possibility, and it sounds like that's a little bit of the approach here, is to have a common platform. You do have to decide right now, they are the same price, and we'll have more on them when we get a chance to review them. But here at the Game Developers Conference in San Francisco, they both seem pretty good to me.